the second.
You picked the flowers also then? You did have a
He grew them. I just said the colors. I just said do the purple, do the crimson.
Oh, right. The colors for the,
Yeah.
Blake, notice the colors. Just think like Cameron thought of everything. Look at the colors of the flowers.
You think? Alright, I think we're...
Oh, we're going to see this on YouTube. That was cool.
I guess we're ready. Hana. What about here? That doesn't say it. Yeah. Anu.
Jay, Zoom is all set? Everything is...
Dan, you want us to sit right over there and then come up afterwards, right?
For the first scene, are we standing or...
I think, what did we say? We're going to be up on the stage?
We're going to
No,
start on the
we
stage?
started down here. I thought we go up to the second
That's
scene.
right. The Suns start here.
Suns start
Everybody else is up on the stage.
On
Everybody
stage,
else.
okay.
Ugly sweater.
Yeah, here's a...
That is a great sweater. Well, sure.
That's like unbelievable.
That's a classic one.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah.
You cannot beat that.
No, that's a great one. I
think
wore,
I need to put it on,
I
right?
wore that one to my office holiday party
You
this
will
year.
definitely steal the show if you put that on. That is like...
I think I need to. Is this yours?
No, I do own one of those. I wore it to my office holiday
I think I
party
need
this
to
year.
wear it, right?
Well, because this is what happened. The last time we had a party, whatever, 2 years ago, I wore an ugly sweater. You know, it was a normal like that one ugly sweater, right? It was light up and all that. So then I got wind this year that they were having an ugly sweater contest and they didn't tell Marcus. I was like, I'm gonna outdo you. And you're not telling Marcus there's an ugly sweater contest? Come on.
There you go.
That's an Amazon.
So 3 or 4 songs.
I mean, maybe it's whatever.
You wanted the rest of it?
Yeah, let's go. We're coming up. Okay.
I think the suns are down here.
Sun start here.
We're just gonna hold this one up. You could wear it. I think you look good.
Feels good.
I feel good about myself this way. I keep wanting to fix my tie.
Yeah. Which one?
No sweater. Because yours says, I'm going to say
Chanukah. I
It can't
correct
be
you.
Chanukah because it's an
Well,
H.
whatever. I gotta correct you.
You correct me. I'll go Hanukkah. I'll do like that. I can do it.
No, I think we're good to
What?
go.
What's your tie?
It is. It's very, very concerning, by the way. Because you do, you see, like, yeah, David puts up a story. It's like a cemetery, right? Why they put up this?
He cooked it all? It's here since 9:30.
I'm going to burn up if I wait.
So why don't we just hold it up?
Okay, I'll hold it up.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is like,
Oh, it's a shirt?
it's a shirt. It's a sweater. No, that's a sweater. It's the sweater. That's like, you cannot beat that.
Who had that? I don't know. It was Adam Goldberg.
It's the fear. It just
And completely unrelated, during the service, there were 2 people participating in song readers. So, song Bob Brower and Dave
Washroom.
When you get to the song, 9698, just pull over and read.
Never be too careful.
If you do that, then you don't need burn it.
Did you say that?
Well, he wears it.
He wears 2 masks, then you're gonna be wearing 3 or 4 masks. They don't think you'll be able to breathe. I think that is floor mask. Floor mask is actually the way to kill people. It's actually assassination.
I wore 2 masks on an airplane down to Florida in December. I'm like, I might pass out on this plane. Like, I can't. It was an N95 and it's nosy.
I just wore an N95, but I wore like one of those painters ones.
Oh, and they're
Sucked.
incredibly tight.
It sucked. And then I still got COVID like a week later. 5 days later.
you know, I didn't hear
I don't know if it was your dad. I was in the Yeah. Okay. We were gonna have a football game. I wish we had one. I should have. It was no big deal.
Her response was, are they going to?
Yeah. Look, we used to.
You were fine and you got it.
Yeah. Now I'm actually happy.
Good news is,
Vast majority. Sarah got it. Diana got it. They can't count.
it's literally they're moving.
They're at 10 and 11.
still on the program.
Well, we're supposed to do something. I'm not sure what. I think we need Moses to get us started.
Yeah.
Where's Moses? Moses! Moses! Where's Moses?
Parsha Player Show!
Scene 1. The Cohens at home.
Abihu, Nadav, Eliezer, Itamar, my 4 sons. Why the long faces? You wanted some stylish clothing, so I brought you those super fashionable Hanukkah sweaters to show the glory of our people in the future.
There's nothing fashionable about these sweaters. They're the opposite of fashionable. I mean, look at these.
Yeah. And just because you and Uncle Mo know about the future stories of the Jewish people, like Hanukkah?
Hanukkah.
Yeah, whatever, Dad. Nobody knows about that future stuff at school.
Yeah, Dad, so uncool in the school. That's why our younger bros gets teased.
What about you, Eliezer and Itamar? Are you getting teased at school?
I don't mind wearing the Hanukkah sweaters, but people are saying things.
What kind of things, Eliezer?
I don't know, just things.
They're saying they're going to take all the jewelry and build this giant idol, but Moses isn't looking.
Don't listen to those people, Itamar. We're a priestly family. We don't have to have the most stylish clothing to be cool. Just because other people wear fancy clothes doesn't mean we need to. Eliezer, if your cool friends were all jumping off the Giza pyramid, should you?
No, Dad.
Well, it would help to have better clothes, Dad. The way you dress, you don't get no respect.
No respect.
I want you to stop listening to those naysayers. Stop hanging out with those people lighting up all of that unkosher incense. You know, God does not approve of that alien fire.
Well, I want our family to be respected. So hanging out with that crowd gives me and Nadav some respect. And I think those different incenses are cool.
Hit me up, bro. All right.
Itamar, Eliezer, tell me you two aren't spending time with those kids talking about idols in school.
Dad, Eliezer and I steer clear of those people. I think Abihu and Nadav would too. They just need to feel better about themselves. And they'll find their way. Maybe talk to Uncle Mo and see how we can be a more respectable family in the Israelite camp.
Sure, I'll talk to Uncle Mo. Keep an eye out on those two. I don't want anyone lighting up in the house when I'm away.
Scene 2. Moses and Aaron and Joshua discuss fashion.
Aaron, my brother, so glad to see you. You're looking good, bud.
Well, what, brother? I feel good. Isn't that all that's important?
Of course that's most important, but you need to pay attention to what's second or third. I think for second, your clothing choices should be improved.
That's what my kids are saying. I didn't realize this desert had clothing standards. I thought we didn't have to worry about fashion.
This is all true, brother, but you are going to be the high priest. We have to dress you up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know where to shop online, and I hate going to the Short Hills Mall.
Well, let's bring the mall to you. I'll call up our greatest fashion designers to put together the garments of the high priest and your family. Jeeves!
It's Joshua Ben Nun. Why do you always call me Jeeves?
I saw this funny movie in the future called Arthur. Well, you'd like it. Joshua Ben Nun, get me the top Jewish fashion designers on the line.
Come on, they're all Jewish around here. It's a fashion conspiracy.
Well, look at this. Ralph outfits the U.S. Olympic team. Maybe he should outfit the Cohen family too. So get me Ralph, get me Isaac, and get me Calvin.
Ralph Lauren?
This Ralph, Ralph Lipschitz.
Calvin Klein, too? Are you sure, brother? Calvin Klein has been putting up these big billboards in the busiest caravan intersections. These billboards, they show certain body parts that are not appropriate. I'm sure I saw an uncovered ankle. But keep that between us.
Nonsense. Nothing gets between me and my Calvin. Jeeves, get them on the line and send them a copy of these guidelines for the priestly garments that are found in this week's Parsha Tetzaveh.
It's Joshua. Okay. One breast piece, one ephod. What's an ephod?
Hey, it's a sleeveless garment.
Oh, like a significant other or spouse beater, right?
It's more an ephron. Just keep reading. I want to make sure you have the right instructions because the other part of the Parsha is all about the curtains in front of the ark and the drapes around the sanctuary. I don't want Aaron wearing curtains.
Well, I guess curtains could work if they're form-fitting. Okay, let's see here. One fringe tunic, one headdress, a sash.
Wow, that could get costly if all 6 things are designer. I mean, the breastplate, when those guys design jewelry, the cost goes way up.
Don't worry about the breastplate and jewelry. I know a guy at the corner of 6 Oasis and 47 Gold Path. You know, in the Diamond District, Bezalel. He'll take care of you.
Okay, terrific. And with the hats, I can just pick up a baker's hat at Angel's Bakery.
It needs a silver plate on the hat, Kadesh Lashem. I'll get Bezalel to make that too.
Okay, the fringed garment. I can get that from the Sisterhood gift shop. They have the best talaisim to order for good prices.
So for our designers, then just the effort and the robe. Jeeves, set up our designers to show us their robes and effort for next Thursday's Project Runway.
Okay, but it's Joshua.
Scene 3, a fashion show.
Welcome back to Project Runway, where our contestants are now demonstrating the work and their craftsmanship for creating the garments of the high priest, the ephod and the robe. And I'm your host, Shimon Dunan. Remember, one of these designers will be sent home without their supper if they are deemed the biggest loser in both contests. So let's start. Our 3 judges are Moses, Aaron, and Jeeves Ben Noon. It's Joshua. Joshua! Okay, the first designer to present to our runway is Isaac Mizrahi.
I have designed a robe with comfort in mind for the fashionable high priest. I call it the Snuggie. It comes from the Hebrew root snug, which means cozy up. To snug, to cozy up. Etmo, snug tea. Yesterday, I cozied up.
Okay, enough with the Hebrew lesson. I haven't even invented the language yet.
Abahu, come on down and show them your comfortable high priest. Snuggie. As you know, a high priest may have late nights in the office, or may just want to take a break to relax. So why not have a more comfortable robe to both work and sleep in?
It does look comfortable, but I don't think our priest should wear pajamas in the tabernacle.
With all due respect, your Mosesness, these are not pajamas, it's just a comfortable robe.
The instructions were to have purple, which you clearly have, but also crimson and blue.
That is correct. And so this won't be a sufficient robe for us. But talk to us about the afar.
Let's see here. Surely the ephod is designed to be worn for all aspects of performing services and can be used for preparing a Seder dinner or for frying latkes.
I like it. World's greatest high priest.
Hello? You call that stylish? My phone is ringing. Oh, it's the 2580s, and they want that apron thingy back.
You know, I don't cook much. To me, that's a pass on the ephod, Isaac. Let's see the next collection.
The next collection is from Calvin Klein. Calvin's design just came out of the studio, so he did not have time to arrange for a model to wear it. Calvin will present it himself.
My priestly robe reflects utility of comfort in the hot desert climate and is inspired by fashion preferences of the Mediterranean, particularly at the beach areas. Oh, no, wait. That was the ephod. Here's the robe. it on with the ephod.
Calvin, I love the Calvin jeans, but there is no way those garments could come near our tabernacle. We have standards of sinners.
He just sneezed in his mask. Somebody bless him.
I bless you. Abi gesinnt.
Thank you, God. I meant to say we have standards of sneers. You know, modesty in dress and behavior. I'm sorry, Calvin. We can't have those garments in our sanctuary. Let's see the third collection. I think we're on Ralph now.
That's right. Our final presentation is from Ralph Lauren, who will present a robe and an ephod.
Thank you. I've designed a robe in the image of my iconic tradition. See how the cut accentuates the shoulders of the dot. The blues are dyed from the rare lapis lazuli stone, not like the radioactive cobalt dyes used on those cheap alligator shirts, or those toxic indigo dyes used by Calvin with his jeans. Moses, I think you should have a word with Calvin about his jeans.
Nothing comes between me and my Calvin.
Nadav, turn around. Now make that pout you do so well. Show them your sensitivity. Show them that you're hypersensitive.
I am not hypersensitive.
Easy, Ralph, easy. You're dealing with Generation Zion here. I think we'll need to walk around the wilderness for 40 years to cool off. Let's see that robe there. Your robe is luxurious. Ralph, you have the blue yarns, but I don't see the purple, though. Oh, I see some crimson here.
Well, I could have altered it to mix the blue and crimson and make purple.
What's with this camel jockey icon on the front?
Nice. Now,
Moses, I don't think we can have camel images on the priestly robes.
it's not a camel. This is a polo player riding a horse. The horse is the camel of the non-desert.
That's no horse, it's a mule.
Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule!
Okay. Horse or mule or camel, it's a graven image. We can't have the high priest wearing that. Next robe, where's your ephod?
Well, Eliezer, Ithamar, bring the ephod for your father.
Wow, how artistic. Is that bulldog a graven image also?
I don't think so. It looks very Chagall to me. This brings glory to the priesthood.
This ephod is an official riding shirt of CBI's very own Desert Dogs group for the 2022 Israel ride. It can be worn in the desert for many miles of comfort. You could circle around the Sinai 40 times and still have a great quality shirt that will last the ages. Just make sure you wear enough sunscreen.
I like this ephod. I like it too.
I vote Ken.
So we have a winner for the ephod contest. Ralph, regardless of whose robe wins, you are safe. Safe.
Well, that's good news, but I'm happy with any of these robes. I will consult with God, but I think somebody needs to pack up their bag and leave the runway. Let me find out who.
Who gets job? Who shall perish by water and who by fire? Who by sword and who by wild beast? Who by famine and who by thirst? Who by earthquake and who by plague? Who by strangulation and who by stoning?
Aaron, stop priesting now. We're on TV. Bravo, but still.
Sorry, brother. Just got a little bit carried away there.
So just hold on. Let me check with him and see who won this. Oh, God, where are you? Oh, God, what do I do? We have an ephod, but none of the robes are worthy for the high priest. Who do we send home in shame?
Let none of our contestants pack their bags and leave the runway. Let them work together to make the perfect robe for Aaron. I will shine down my glory so that they may be inspired.
Yeah, that. So I shouldn't kick any of them off?
no canoe. They all prayed to win just now. So what am I supposed to do?
Got it. Okay, I'll have them work together. Okay, I have some good news, group. None of you will have to pack up your bags and leave the runway. If you all just work together, I think you can combine your talents and get the best road possible for the high praise.
Okay, we're going to scene 4, Road Reboot. Designers have a galactic encounter.
Okay, let's work together. How do we start?
Fish here, and here, there.
And then 9 more over here.
Well, hold on. Fish and 9 stays 5. Stays 9.
Look at Ralph. I never knew you had to throw out.
Okay, allow me to add in the right cross stitch.
And I'll stitch up the right side here to close the seam. And that should do it. There it is, gentlemen. What do you think?
I think.
Maybe we need to find some more inspiration, but I think we can get to it. Let's see.
R2? Where are you, R2? Tell me, have any of you seen my droid? Robot. Kind of has light zone, spins around a lot, and squeaks.
Go directly east, and you'll run into Java Market in front of Beggars Canyon. There you sell missing and tilted droids.
Are you sure?
My name is Mizrahi. I know what life is. I'm sure you'll find your droid friend there.
Luke, where are you? Your destiny is with me. Okay, thanks. There's a scary guy in a blue gown chasing me, so if you can throw him off my path, it'd be really appreciated. Here's the mug and David necklace for your troubles. Gotta go! Luke, my son, come back. Let's just talk. You see the man running through these parts? He's searching for a droid. I have to talk some sense into him. I have to talk with him. Tell me where he went. Interesting. My spies saw my son by one of these in the Tuscan shop. He must be nearby.
Oh no, that's my star.
Really? What do you call this star?
This 6-pointed star will be the sign of a great future king named David. He adopts this symbol as his own. Hence, I call this 6-pointed star the Life Star. But for now, it belongs to Aaron.
Interesting, because I drive around in a little fluffy shuttle. But my other vehicle, the Death Star.
want to make sure that they say Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein sunglasses have special powers. Powers that sunglasses from CBS can only dream of having.
And his robe is really special. You'll see its power when worn by Aaron, the high priest. Then, when he raises up his arms, could you, Joshua and Moses, stand on either side of Aaron and just raise his arms up in the air?
Oh, you could knock down a wall with that.
Raise those arms. Okay. A little higher.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Well, brother, what do you think? Do you feel the power?
Booyakasha.
Booyakasha.
Respect.
Respect.
Let's go have some cholent.
Let's go have some cholent.
But before that, let's light up.
Dad, you don't light up. You were just yelling at me about that.
I mean, bring out the clear oil of beaten olives. Place it in the lamp. Let it be lit now from evening until morning. And every day from now and for all time and through the ages, La ha'alot ner tamid. And sons, what do you say?
We say,
Respect.
And people of Israel, what do you say?
It was a horse.
You.
Horse.
You.
Horse.
You.
Tradition. 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 Tradition.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Project Runway and
The Men's Parsha Player Show.
Before we start services, one of our players, a very special day for one of our players, not only is it his milestone birthday, but it's also his retirement day. Let's all sing happy birthday to Henry. Let's
Okay, doing okay. Just need to take some of that. Okay. We have this history of the list. Yeah. Okay. Page 13. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Barchuni leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh Baruch Hu. Seidchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech, malachei amlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Page 15. Lechu neranen al Adonai, nari alitzor yishenu, mikad bafanav b'todah, bizmiro nari alo, ki el gadol Adonai, umelech gadol al kol Elohim, Asher biyado mekarei aretz v'to'afot harim lo. Arba'im shana kut bedor, Va'omar am to'e levavhem vehem lo yadu derachai asher nishbati v'api im yavon el menuchati. Psalm 96, Bob Brower. On Zoom.
Yeah, but they can't.
Okay, Bob, you're up. Psalm
Okay.
96.
Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Baruch Shemo Pasru Miyom Leyom Yeshuato Safru Vagoyim Kevodo Bechol Ha'amim Niflotav Ki Gadol Adonai Hulal Me'od Norahu Al Kol Elohim Ay Ki Kol Elohei Ha'amim Elilim Va'ad Ba'adonai Shamayim Asa Hod V'Hadar Lefanav Az V'Tiferet B'Mikdasho Havul Adonai Mishpechot Amim Havul Adonai Kavod Va'oz Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo Sumincha Uvo'u lechatzrotav vayaya hishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh hilu mipanav kol haaretz imru vagoyim Adonai malach aftikon tevel bel tamid yadin amim b'meisharim yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz Ya'ir am hayam umelo yalo sadai v'kol asher bo ay az yiranenu kol atzer ya'ar lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz Yishpot tevel betzedek ve'amim be'emunato ya 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 ya
Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu iyim rabim anan v'arafel sevivav tzedek u'mishpat mechon kiso. Or zarua la tzadik u'liyishrei lev simcha. Or zarua la tzadik u'liyishrei lev simcha. Or zarua la tzadik u'liyishrei lev simcha. U'liyishrei lev simcha. Or zarua la tzadik u'liyishrei lev simcha. U'liyishrei lev simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Yai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-dai-dai-dai. So page 18, Psalm 98. Dan, Guan, are you there on Zoom? To read in English? Mizmor shir l'Adonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yamino uzro kodsho.
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
Okay. So a song, sing to the Lord a new song, for he performed wonders. His right hand and his holy arm have saved him. The Lord has made known his salvation to the eyes of the nations. He has revealed his righteousness. He remembered his kindness and his faith to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Lord, shout out to the Lord, all the earth. Open your mouths and sing praises and play music. Play to the Lord with a harp and with a voice of song. With trumpets and the sound of a shofar, raise your voices before the King, the Lord. The sea and the fullness thereof will roar, the inhabited world and the inhabitants thereof. Rivers will clap hands, together mountains will sing praises. Before the Lord, for he has come to judge the earth, he will judge the inhabited world justly and the peoples with equity.
Back on 18. Lifnei Adonai kiva kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim b'mei sharim. Page 19. Adonai malach yirgazu amim yoshev kruvim tanut haaretz Adonai b'tzion gadol ramhu al kol amim. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kadsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kadsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romimu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romimu. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kadsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kadsho. Page 20. All rise. Mizmor le shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai be'adrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, kol Adonai ba'koach, kol Adonai behadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, vayeshaber Adonai et arzei alvanon, vayarkidem kemo egel, Levanon v'Siryon kemo ven re'emim, kol Adonai chotzev lavotesh, kol Adonai yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai yechol el hayalot, vayechesof yeharot, uvehechalo kulo omer kavod, Adonai umar, lo omer kavod, Adonai lama bul yashav vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai os liyamo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. You may be seated. Lecha dodi ligrat kala yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi ligrat kala yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Ishmiyanu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, Shmo echad, L'shem u'tiferet ve'letila, Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechuven elcha, ki hi mikor habracha, merosh mikedem nisucha, sof maaseh b'machshavat chila. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kumitei mitocha hafecha, Rav lashevet b'emet tabacha, v'hu yachamol alayich gemla. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai yalalai yalalai, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitnari me'afar kumi, Lifshi bigdei tifartecha mi al Yaakov ben Yishai beit talachmi karva afshi ge'ala lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela hitoreri hiva orech kumi ori uri shir daveri kevod Adonai alayich nigla lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lo tevoshi velo tikami ma tishtochachi uma tehemi ve'ach yechsu vani ami v'nivnita ir al tila lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela v'hayulim shisa shosayich v'rachaku hol mivalayich yasis alayich eloayich kim sos chatan al kahala lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela yaminu smol tifrotzi v'yet Adonai ta'aritzi al yadish ben partzi v'nismecha v'nagila lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvitzola toch emunei am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Okay. Page 23. Mizmor shir leyom hashabat tov lehodod lahadonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatcha balelot alei asur v'alei navel alei higayon bechinor mizmor shir leyom hashabat Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Ki simchatani Adonai b'falecha, v'ma'aseh yadecha aranein. Magadlu ma'asecha Adonai, me'oram kumachshevotecha. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehono l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tzadik katamar yifrach, ke'erez balvanon yizkeh, shetulim beveit Adonai, bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim yehiyu lehagid ki ashar Adonai Tzuri velo tavo. Adonai malach geud lavesh, lavesh Adonai oz hitazahar, aftikon tevel bahal timod. Edotecha nemnu me'ol leveitcha na'avel kodesh Adonai liorech yamin.
Yasher koach to Henry, and very happy birthday to you, and Mazel Tov on your retirement today. That's a big deal. So we look forward to celebrating many things with you. We know it's going to be an exciting year for your family, lots of things going on, so all good things. And there's a couple of other birthdays too I think this weekend, right? Doesn't Hank have a birthday? Happy birthday. Who else has a birthday coming up? Anybody else? Okay, well, happy birthday to all the celebrants. We're going to switch gears now. We're going to recite momentarily the Mourner's Kaddish, but before we do that, I want to read the yard site list, and if there's anybody who is observing a yard site in the coming week, I will ask if you want to share a few words about the person who you are remembering, and we'll do that just after I finish reading the list. In the coming week, we observe the following yard sites: Joel Becker, Joseph Berkowitz, Murray Bernhardt, Samuel Blasky, Jerry Brooks, Miriam Chetty, Donald Chiswick, Helen Dorfman, Jerome Fisher, Morris Fish, Donald Flax, Regina Freed, Fanny Geico, Walter Green, Ann Herringer, Leon Ingber, Jacob Kirschner, Andrew Klein, William Nauer, Mary Libo, Max Lefkowitz, Phyllis Levine, Morris Levine, Jay Lobel, Walter Meth, Jeannie Moshewitz, Corinne Oken, Edith Ortel, Hyman Rogashevsky, Ethel Rosenfeld, David Sadin, Celia Samuels, Max Shapsis, Julian Siegel, H. Simmons, Morris Stein, David Steinberg, Herbert Zerlip, Richard Vogel, Leon Wiener, Lena Zegas, and Carol Zlatkin. Is there anybody who's here wants to share a few words about anybody whom you're remembering tonight? Is there anybody on Zoom who is remembering someone who wants to unmute and share any thoughts and memories? Thank you, Carol, for remembering him and reminding all of us how important they were in this congregation and all that they did for our congregation. Is there anybody else, anybody on Zoom, if you're there and want to say a few words? If you unmute, we will hear you. Okay. So we'll continue with the Mourner's Kaddish, which is on page 24 at the bottom. All those who are in mourning and those observing a yortzeit, we ask you to invite you to rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'olma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'gala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolam Umei Omaya Yitparach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yit'aleh V'yithalal Shmei Dekudesha B'riachu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tush Bechata V'nechemata Damiran Be'olma V'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. May all those whom you're remembering this evening, this coming week, may their memories be for a blessing. We'll continue now with the Mariv service, and we invite Mike Slifer, who's going to lead us. And Mariv begins on page 28. And if you're able to, I invite you to please rise.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMavorach. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai. Yalchai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Avat Olam Beit Yisrael Avchavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachveinu u'b'kumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'b'mitzvotecha li'olam va'ed ki heim chayenu v'yorech yameinu v'yorech yameinu u'bahem negeh yomam v'layla yomam v'layla v'yavtacha taseh mimenu li'olamim baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol miyadecha ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, שכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, והיה ישועה. Adonai Elohechem emet, emet b'mirah kazot v'kram. U'malchuta v'ratzon kiblu aleihem, Moshe v'nei Yisrael, l'chanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam michamocha. Po'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedor b'kodesh nora tehilot osefet Malchutcha rovanecha bokeyam lifnei Moshe ze'eli anu v'yamru Adonai le'olam po'et ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלה מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל השכיבנו אדוני אלינו לשם שמור צאצאנו בואנו לחיים ושלום יתעבר עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני פורא סוכת שלום עלינו וכל עמו ישראל וירושלים ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם אותי לעולם אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה ויאמר דברכותי וימלך מלכותי בחייך וביומך ולכל כל בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך עולם לעולמי עלמיא יתברך יתברך איש v'ar v'troman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitala shemed kudeshabreh Le'ela mikla b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechema Ta'amiran di'alma Di'emeru Amen. Silent reading on page 35. Page 47. Vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam vayachal Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa vayishbot b'yom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa Vayivarech Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i Vayikadesh oto Hivo shavan mikol melachto Asher bara Elohim la'asa Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Oel HaGadol HaGibor V'Nara El Elyon Konei Shamayim Va'aretz Magen Avot Bidvaro Chayim Meitim B'Mamaro Hoel HaKadosh En Kamahu Hameniach Liyamo B'Yom Shabbat Kadsho Kivam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem Kivam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem Anav Nava B'Rava Fachad V'Nodeh Lishma B'Chol Yom Tamid Me'en HaBrachot El HaOda'ot Hadon HaShalom Mekadesh HaShabbat Umvarech Shavi Umeniach B'Kedusha Lamedu Shnei Onei Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Ritzei v'Menuchatenu Kadshenu b'mitzvotecha v'tzein chalkenu b'toratecha Zabeinu mituvecha v'tzamchenu b'shuatcha v'taher libeinu le'avdecha b'emet V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu b'yahava v'ratzon Shabbat Kodshecha v'yanucha v'Yisrael Mekadesh Shemecha Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat Yikra v'yikra Shemei Rabbah v'yamad v'rach yutei v'melech malchutei b'chayechan v'yamechan v'chayei d'chol Yisrael kadama v'dishmai v'yimeru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach v'yolam le'yom me'yomaya Yitbarach v'yishta Yitzabach, Yitbar, Jumam, Inase, Vidada, Vitale, Vitala, Shmer, Gudusha, Brechut, Leila, Minkapa Chata, Vishirata, Tishbachata, Benechamata, Damiram, Biama, Bimaru, Amen. Vizgabes, Lasanabos, Handafai Israel, Kadam, O, Hindushmai, Bimaru. H. Lamarabim, Shemai, Vachayim, Olinavaka Israel, Bimaru. Yaseh Shalom, Miramavu, Yaseh Shalom, Olinavaka Israel, Bimaru. Amen.
To Mike Slifer, and please remain standing. We'll hear Kiddush now, chanted by David Ehrlich. We're on page 49.
Savri Chavarai, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Hooray, Peri Hagafen. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Kishan Shosav Ratzav Anu, V'Shabbat Kaitzil V'Yovav Ratzav Kichilanu, Zikaron L'Maaseh Reishi, Ki Hu Yom Tehila, L'Mikra'ei Kodesh, Zecher L'Tziyat Mitzrayim, Kivanu V'Karta, V'Yotanu Kidashta, Mikol Hamim, V'Shabbat Kadshecha, V'Ava Uratzon, Hichaltanu, Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
So we're going to invite up the Dibner guys to lead us in Aleinu. We're on page 51. So Ari and Miles are going to lead us in Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula l'yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu kimishbechot hadama, shelo sam halkeinu kachem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam, ve'anachnu korim, u'mishtahavinu motim, Lifnei melech malchei chamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sheinu et hashamayim ve'yosei haaretz, u'Moshe mikaro b'shamayim imav, u'shminatu zo, etorei ve'romim. Hu Eloheinu ein od, hem et malkeinu efesulato, Kakatu betorato, betatayom, kashevota elecha vecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim, b'shamayim imav, ve'al haaretz, yidrachav, enod, enod. Kakatupmar v'haya Adonai v'nelech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
And all those who wish remain standing for another Mourner's Kaddish, page 52. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'olma divrach pirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'gala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach leolam u'meol maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'riachu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata damiran be'oma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And welcome to everybody and everyone who's joining us also on Zoom tonight. We're delighted to have everybody with us here in person and here and also on Zoom. And I'd like to invite the co-presidents of our men's club, David Tauger and Craig Rothman, to give some announcements. And I'll just say on behalf of Rabbi Eisenberg, myself, all of the professional staff here, we are delighted to celebrate this men's club Shabbat with all of you, and Men's Club always has so much to contribute, and with such enthusiasm and passion in our synagogue, and you really keep us going. So Yasher Koach, and we look forward to more participation. There's so much participation already tonight, and we look forward to more tomorrow morning. So Yasher Koach to all of the participants and to you both.
Thank you, Kenner. Toda rabah to everybody tonight. First, want to thank the Parsha players. Excellent job tonight on your skit. Moses reprised his role again this year, and good to see that. Keep the bathrobe. It's working. It's working for you. I want to thank Howard and Henry for Howard and Hank for buying all the food, the delicious food we had this evening, and David for his preparation. One-man chef extraordinaire, always good food and just extraordinary dinner, and I hope everybody enjoyed that. I want to thank all those that participated this evening, Henry for Kabbalat, Michael for Mariv, and really thank everyone for being here. It's a great job, and we'll continue tomorrow at 9:30. We've got a lot on the program for tomorrow, so hope to see everyone and more tomorrow. So, Shabbat Shalom.
Just a couple of announcements. There is tea, cake, and cookies in the back post services. And tomorrow there will be a Fleishik Kiddush. I didn't make this one. Rai Deli is the cook for that one. We invite everybody to come on down. Plenty of deli and wings. Shabbos.
We'll conclude with Yital.
Anybody also have any good news, Hakarat Tov, that anybody wants to share? Anything that happened this week or anything coming up? Are there other anniversaries, birthdays? Anybody else retire this week? I don't know. Anything else? Any good news? Ooh, Mazel Tov! Mazel Tov! Good news. On Zoom, anybody can unmute, share good news. That's what we like to do. We like to hear and share with each other. Okay. So we'll conclude the service tonight with Yigdal. David Sacknick is going to lead us, and we're on page 53.
Yigdal Elohim Hai v'yishtabach nimtzavein et el mezukro hadin v'ki v'yihudo nilam v'gam el v'yavudo en lo v'lukagal v'yenyuku v'mo
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbos. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom, Karen.
Shabbat shalom. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Shabbat shalom. Good
Take care.
night.
Good
Shabbos,
Shabbos, everybody.
Shabbos.
See you in the morning.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Sure.
Shirley.
Okay, oh, thank you. So, this is a change for you, too, right? Yes.